years ago, I came here.
Okay.
And I bought Ann Rule's last book on, I don't want a video, but I bought Ann Rule's last book on The Stranger Beside Me. And when I was checking out, was a read version like 2009 or 2000 or something. She had expanded on it. And I was checking out, and the little girl said, my parents owned the Gator Lodge, my grandparents owned the Gator Lodge on Phillips, and he stayed with them on Phillips Highway at the Gator Lodge. And she said, my mom was a little girl then. And I was just wondering, is she still here? Or
I'm not sure who you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, she was a little short girl. She probably was a student or something, and she was just doing this.
How long ago was this?
Maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Probably not anymore.
Okay.
We've had almost complete change of staff.
Okay. What about that other lady? Do you think she might have known her? The daughter? Ron's daughter or something? Maybe I'll come back later and ask them.
None of Ron's daughters work right now here. They've all kind of left.
I
said none of Ron's daughters work here at the store.
Okay. So the lady that was here is probably long gone. But I was trying to find out if, he was here in 78, but I was wondering if it had been earlier, because in 74, 5 little girls went missing, and I thought maybe he came down and stayed, because that would have been the girl that went missing on Beach Boulevard, Virginia Helms. It's a long story.
Abby, will you come here real quick?
Because this is not going to be around much longer. We're all dying off.
All right, the only other person that's been here.
I talked to Dale Carson.
So you can look at her and let her, see if it's her.
Okay. Hi. I was here several years ago, and there was a lady that worked here, and I was buying Ann Rule's last edition of The Stranger Beside Me, and she said, my mom ran into him when she was a little girl. My grandparents owned the Gator Lodge on Phillips and Lane. The old Gator Lodge had a gator. And she said, yeah, he was there for a couple nights or something. And I was just wondering if she had any idea if it was in like 74 or 78. Do you know who I mean? She was kind of had salt. Sure. She had spicy colored hair, bookish, And she and Ron was helping me with a photograph of my diary, trying to decipher. But she's not here anymore, I guess.
Probably not. I feel like I would have heard that story from one of our employees. And
I was checking out, and she told me. She said, yeah, my mom said he was at the Gator Lodge.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure who that could have been.
All right. Well, maybe I'll check back, and maybe Ron.
We have like a newer staff. So
yeah, it was like 4. Yeah, she probably was just working part-time as a student or something. She was like, and it was just weird out of the blue, and I didn't have time to ask her anything because people were in line. And
right.
Yeah. All right. Well, I know and he was going to send me over to, because we had an incident where we ran into him way back in 67.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Sorry.
All right. Bye-bye.